cover to get inside. Clarkson is sneaky.
They set the pick. Pass to Bona. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Clarkson. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Now here's Clarkson. Covered by Grimes. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance. Points. Now just a 5-point 76ers lead.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. Right side Oubre. He's in his comfort zone.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
And some changes here for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Shamet. And it's Bridges in for Clarkson. Philadelphia also making some changes. Watford's checked in for Barlow. And it's Edwards in for Grimes. Anunoby can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 7. 51 seconds left in the first half. Watford the pass to Oubre. This one for 3. The rebound by Bridges. And here's New York now. Hart with it, and it's Payne picking him up. Tipped! And stolen by Brunson! Here's Towns. Easy work inside for Towns.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bona. He has 7. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Here's Brunson outside. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Towns has got his 5th assist in this one. Got it off in time. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 2. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse seems like...
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready.
Welcome. Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one.
And let's move to some recent. And that is going to do it.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. Quentin Grimes out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Paul George. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Barlow in at the power forward spot.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 6 points.
Nice effort by Bridges. He's got that wiry strength.
Pass to Embiid. Grimes up top. He's guarded by Bridges. Embiid's got space. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now for the lead. Outside Hart for the tie. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist from Hart. Anunoby's got his 2nd bucket of the game. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Here's Edgecombe. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. The first free throw is good. Bonus checked in for Philadelphia. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Knicks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Screen by Hart. Here's Brunson. Philadelphia grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Brian, back to you.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
And what a luxury to have a big man who can score like Towns. He's been unstoppable here.
Count it. George has got 5.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside Brunson. Over Edgecombe. Rebound by Philadelphia. Corner's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's George. The rebound by Bridges.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Now here's Brunson. The D's right on him. Off target from outside. The Sixers lead by 4. Towns finds Hart. And here's Brunson. New York working the ball around now. Barlow grabs a miss. Barlow's got rebound number 7 tonight.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence. You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
Outside Hart, pass to Bridges. Outside Anunoby. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Over to the left wing. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Now here's Brunson. Defense right on it. Outside Hart. Pass to Bridges. Launches a 3. Barlow grabs a miss. Barlow's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And here's George. Anunoby covering. George passes to Barlow. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
To halt the run. Brunson, so confident at the rim.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Barlow. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside Hart. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
No good on the free throw.
I consider Mikal Bridges a high motor player. He's always ready to turn up his energy if he thinks it will help him get the better of you.
McBride, he's checked in for Anunoby. Good on the second one. Philadelphia leading by 9. Payne with it. Watford left side. Fires the 3. And it's Brunson with the rebound. Here's Hart. And there's the drive. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And man, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of any game.
Edgecombe, he's checked in for Payne. And that one is hammered home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Lowry's checked in. Here's Embiid. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Yeah, good to see Towns being engaged on defense. Just great timing to come up with the rejection.
Oh, sweet move. Oubre can't hit.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Bridges passes to Towns. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Well, another thing they did well was taking advantage of the holes in the defense. Very aggressive in exploiting the lack of concentration.
New York, again, can't hit.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Here's Embiid. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
The numbers Embiid has put up over his career speak for themselves. He'll go down as one of the all-time great big men. Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Bridges against Oubre. Bridges down low. Good work defensively by Oubre. The Sixers lead by 9. Pass to Embiid. Yes! Embiid from in close.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Brunson passes to Hart. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Hart's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when Brunson drives it, he draws attention, and that helps open up the perimeter.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call a timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the 76ers making a change here. Walker's checked in. And for the 76ers, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Oubre on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. And Oubre gets it to go.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Brunson passes to Hart. Off target from three-point range.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Towns. Foul called. Looked like the D didn't get there in time. And he'll shoot free throws. It's going to go on Trendon Watford.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
Sohan's checked in for Hart. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And that one falls for Towns. He does not get the second one. The Sixers lead by 9. Walker, a screen on Brunson. Walker passes to Watford. And here's Oubre. From behind the arc. Kept alive. Sohan with some nice D.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
McBride. Pure from three-point range.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
Pass to Oubre. Clock at 6. And he makes it on the layup. Oubre's gotten 4 this quarter.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Bridges outside. Now here's McBride. The three is up. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists here tonight.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Lowry against Brunson. Who poked away and stolen by Bridges. Towns finds Brunson. To the middle. Here's Sohan. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
Watford with a screen. Lowry, the pass to Watford. Out to Lowry. And here's Oubre. Back to Lowry. 5 on the clock. Watford with a screen. And here's Oubre from the arc. And it's New York with a rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. So we'll see Mikal Bridges go to the line here. That'll belong to Kyle Lowry. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Walker. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to carry that energy into the next period.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Sixers ahead. Up 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jeremy Sohan. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for New York right now. Edgecombe, he's checked in for the Sixers. Pass to Oubre. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Anunoby. Oubre can't hit.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Here's Sohan, and down it goes. Jam that one home.
And what a comeback. Do they have enough left to maintain this energy and get the win?
They've played with a lot of heart to get back in this, and now they've got the other side on their heels with the game winding down.
Here's Bona. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
McBride passes to Towns. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. Here's McBride. He buries it from 3. And it's a 3-point Knick lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Good work there as it goes.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
Picked up by Sohan. To the inside. Here's Towns. That one goes. And that's his 9th made shot in 12 attempts.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
They're starting a new trend with regard. The turnovers. It's becoming problematic.
New York leading by 3. Left side, McBride. Clarkson outside. Towns outside. The 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Walker's got 4 rebounds now.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter.
Got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. New York making a switch here. Hart's checked in and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
Appreciate the report, Allie. McBride can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Embiid. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
Oh, what a dunk by Embiid. He's just doing big man things the way big man should.
On the wing, Clarkson. He's covered by Oubre. And it's Clarkson missing. The Sixers leading. Here's Grimes. Pass to Barlow. Now Embiid. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And some changes here for New York. Sohan's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Clarkson. The floater. And it's blocked by Embiid.
You're not going to have much success going at Embiid like that. There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his time.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside Brunson to stop the run. And it's Brunson again missing.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Embiid inside. Hart's there. Embiid passes to Grimes. Back to Embiid. Over Hart. Embiid can't hit. Knicks trail by 4. And the foul called on Paul George. That'll be a second foul of the game. Towns, he's checked in for New York. OG Anunoby comes in for McBride. Bonus checked in for Philadelphia. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He is not messing around. Calling them into the huddle.
Get loud.
Hart passes to Brunson. The three. For three. Brunson nails it.
Yeah, a dead-eye shooter. Don't expect Brunson to miss many of those.
And there's the screen. Pass to Bona. Here's Barlow. Lets the three fly. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Hart passes to Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
And, you know, he might not be the biggest guard, but Brunson has a dense frame. He has no problem going through contact.
Here's Grimes. Driving in. Oh, he's on fire. 8 for 8 and just looking relentless.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
Pass to Towns. Puts up a three. Barlow grabs a miss. Barlow's got 9 rebounds now.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting. So he'll take 2 free throws. First one falls. And the 76ers with some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Bona. And it's Edgecombe in for Oubre.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Outside Anunoby. Towns fires. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
George against Brunson. Outside George. And stolen by Brunson. All alone on the run out. Brunson finishes at the rim.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Now George. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. George is there for the rebound. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
First team foul.
Knicks trail by 4. Outside Brunson. Yes, sir! Bacon in the layup.
And no matter how the D's coming at him tonight, Brunson has adapted. And that's what great scorers do. They figure it out.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Here's Edgecombe. Now George. There's a minute 40 left to play in the 4th.
The defense was a little too overeager there, and George gets them the bite in the front foot.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a 3-point lead. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Towns. Up ahead. Towns caps off the break.
All-out effort from Towns, putting the team on his back and getting them the shot they need.
And it's tied up with that one.
That's what they needed from him, unaffected by the pressure.
Here's Edgecombe. Three on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Towns rips down the board. And Towns has got the ball here for the Knicks. Here's Brunson. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. To take the lead. Oh, the shot is off. George. Threw it down.
It's great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Now Brunson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Now here's Grimes. Now George. Embiid, a screen on Anunoby. George! The three is off. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Here we go. We've got OG Anunoby. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Towns in at the center position.
And so effective from these in-between spots. Brunson doesn't need much room to feel comfortable.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, New York. Hart jams it home.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Another chance. Towns rips down the board. Knicks leading by 4. Now Hart. Oh, the drop pass, and he dunks it down.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Brunson. Oh, missed on the tray.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Towns. Uh-oh, we've got a big cat in the paint.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
And there's a pick. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Embiid, he's checked in for Bona. Outside Hart. Oh, he dropped it. Straight in.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
76ers trail by 8. Here's Edgecombe with the drive. Banks it home. Big shot.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Gets it to go.
And I like it. I mean, using the strong frame, Brunson pushes through the foul and sinks the shot.
Personal. Second team foul. Jalen Brunson at the line.
That free throw good from Brunson.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better, and that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
Another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Oh, the powerful slam by Towns.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Here's Embiid. Oh, he leaves no question.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Now Hart. Outside Brunson. Money from three.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Knicks.
Talk about saving the best for last. They've been unstoppable here at OT.
Yeah, and with the teams playing even throughout 4 quarters, it's really hard to imagine such an uneven finale.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Karl Anthony Towns.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight.
Towns rips down the board. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 20-6 run. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. The bucket is good!
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.